We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here. So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Standing in, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. His career line against Garrett Cole. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside. Cole has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Cole sets, 1-0 on its way. Missed with a slide. Now Cole's delivery 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Daniel Descalso would be next. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now in the box, Daniel Descalso. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Descalso behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George.
And the pitch.
Springer.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Got him. Here's Carlos Correa now. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Carlos Correa.
So look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Springer on third with two out. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but stepping up now, Steven Souza. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's taken for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Line drive, base hit. Standing in, Ketel Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed, his career line. Against Garrett.
Nick Ahmed.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Has a look. Now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Popped him up. Altuve waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Set to lead off the home half of the second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Corbin, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. High pop-up. Goldschmidt is there. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that's dead center for strike one. Breaking ball in for a strike. Line drive to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Riding in, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. There's a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Up high, 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Reddick, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Brian McCann. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's wide, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks' designated hitter, Daniel Descalso, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
In now, Steven Souza. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Late that time for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuffed.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. And that'll bring it.
Number 4, second baseman, Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. Nick Ahmed waits on deck. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he can't field it cleanly. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and one the count. Ahmed was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-1. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
To 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't.
And the throw is in time to. Here's George Springer. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Souza has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Altuve, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in once again, David Peralta. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Shoots this one over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he is out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little...
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Tyler White will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled off. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steven Souza. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
That last at-bat when he hit the home run, that's not an easy pitch to hit a homer. That was a changeup that was in off the plate. Most of the times you'll see a guy swing at that pitch. It's a hard pitch to keep fair. A lot of guys will hook that ball foul into the bleachers.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Center fielder, George.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here. New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that one.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. To third. Bregman has it. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Tough throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. He's set and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So striding in, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming righty, Tony Kemp. Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And how about that right out of... Now at the plate, David Peralta, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Riding in once again, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoke toward the hole. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's gone 2 for 8. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home. And a double steal try here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Popped him up. Avila is there, and he puts this one away. At the plate, Steven Souza will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Bounce to first. And he is out on the tag. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2.
A swing and a miss. Here's Carlos Correa now. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's 2 for 3. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Avila corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's one away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Archie Bradley comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now catching, number 11, Evan.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Ahmed ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
First baseman, number 10.
Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particular